Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Joseph M. Sheets Youth Baseball Complex, home of the Altoona Area Baseball Association. We're about ready to kick off a Thursday night baseball game between Holsinger's Plumbing and ARC, presented by Investment Savings Bank. Thanks so much to ISB for being our first sponsor of the season. We will be beginning very shortly. We have ARC on the field right now warming up. Good. And we'll start things off with the reading of our lineups right now. Hello and welcome to today's game between the visiting team Holsingers and the home team ARC. Now for the starting lineups first for Holsinger. Batting first, the pitcher, Carter McConnell. Batting second, the center fielder, Lucas Faribaugh. Batting third, the first baseman, Dane Lechner. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Thomas Browse. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Cannon Shields. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Shane Gordy. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Brianna Hudson. Batting eighth, the catcher, Deshaun Hudson. Batting ninth, the extra hitter, Xavier Faribaugh. And batting 10th, the right fielder, Trenton Faribaugh. With reserves, Tayton Pinjeri, Carter Klausman, Micah Faribaugh, Wyatt Archer, and Corbin Johnston. And now for ARC. Batting first, the shortstop, Ethan Edebe. Batting second, the pitcher, Spencer Akins. Batting third, the catcher, Grant Walters. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Tyson Graham. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Bryson Monahan. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Matthew Maines. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Kaysen Gabbard. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Luca Paranunzio. And batting ninth, the third baseman, R.J. Billadou. With reserves, Gage Clark and Larry Britton. At this time, we ask that you please rise if able and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. This is our featured game of the week here at AABA, being live streamed across social media, including Facebook, so tell your family and friends to tune in. Thanks to Investment Savings Bank for being our presenting sponsor for tonight's game. All right, folks, we have completed the national anthem here from the 10th Street Field, and we will be beginning in just a couple of seconds. It's Holsingers versus ARC, and we'd like to hear first a word from our presenting sponsor tonight. We'll do that right now.
Hi, this is Adam Mulder, CEO of Investment Savings Bank. We've been proudly supporting the Blair County community for 80 plus years and look forward to continuing our support. We're proud to support the Altoona Area Baseball Association, and we wish all the players and teams the best of luck during the 2022 season.
That was Adam Walter, CEO of Investment Savings Bank. Thank you so much to Adam and his entire team at ISB for sponsoring tonight's game. It's our first featured game of the week, being broadcast across multiple social media platforms. So wherever you are watching this from, no matter where you're at in the world, we thank you for being here tonight. And please feel free to leave a comment where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, and we will put it on screen for everyone to see. And the umpire has signaled balls in. That means we're going to be starting right now. Holsingers up to bat. Leading off the game for Holsingers, the pitcher, Carter McConnell. And it's the first strike taken by Carter McConnell for Holsingers Plumbing. 0-1 count. 2 strikes. On the mound for ARC is Spencer Akins. Weather forecast is scrolling at the bottom of your screen. It is clear skies here tonight as Spencer Akins sits down Carter McConnell. 3 straight strikes. Now batting center fielder Lucas Faribaugh. Lucas Faribaugh now batting, the center fielder for Holsingers, and he's going to line one right over the shortstop, Ethan Edevane's head. First pitch swinging, and first pitch on base. He's going to bring up Dane Lechner. The single brings up the first baseman, Dane Lechner. We've got our first comment of the evening from Mark Akins, rooting for Spencer Akins of ARC on the mound, doing a good job to start this game. Oh, and that ball is going to be dropped by the shortstop, Edevane. However, he will recover nicely and get the out there at second base. So it's suddenly 2 outs for ARC out there on the fielder's choice. Fielder's choice brings up the second baseman, Thomas Browse. Thomas Browse is going to be swinging at the first pitch. So far, a nice outing by Akins against a very, very good Holsingers offense. Ball outside, and there goes Dane Lechner down to second base. He will be on. If you're ARC, you are really hoping to be able to get the first part of this Holsinger lineup off the offensive without giving up any runs. Two-one count, it's 0-0. In the top of the first inning, Thursday night baseball presented by Investment Savings Bank. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 call. Thomas Browse goes down. And we are heading into the bottom of the first. Holsinger 0, ARC 0. We will be right back. All right, we are back, and ARC will be up. Leading off for ARC, the shortstop, Ethan Edevane. Bottom of the first inning, and ARC will head to the plate. Shortstop Edevane is up. Swings at the first pitch. On the mound for Holsingers, it's Carter McConnell, who has performed at a high level over the past few seasons, helping Holsingers to reach the Final Four last year. Swing and a miss again by Edevane. That ball was low. Another comment coming in. Thanks so much to everyone who is watching out there. Make sure you submit your comments for the chance to be featured on screen. That ball is fouled back. Ethan Edevane staying alive at the plate against McConnell. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, it's going to be inside. Edevane dodging the bullet. McConnell bringing the heat tonight on the mound. Another one fouled back there. Ethan Edevane staying alive. It's a 6-pitch at bat already. And we have a fan out there who is rooting for Ethan. Thank you for watching, Lori, and for your support of Ethan tonight. And he's going to line that one. A great catch. A barehanded catch by first baseman Dane Lechner to put out Ethan Edevane. Ground out to the first baseman, which brings up Spencer Akins. Now batting the pitcher, Spencer Akins. 1 out. One count on Akins, who just had a great outing out there on the mound, pitching. Another one outside. The 2-1. It's going to be a called strike there by the umpire. 2-2 count. McConnell with his 12th pitch of the game. And it's low. Spencer Akins himself only throwing 10 pitches in that top of the first inning. And he's going to take a walk down to first base on a great at-bat to bring up the number 3 hitter, Grant Walters from ARC, with only 1 out. Can ARC get some magic happening here in the first? Next up, the catcher, Grant Walters. Ball is high. Swing and a miss. Walters going for that outside pitch. The 1-1 from McConnell to Walters. Looks like a bit of a spinner there by McConnell. It's going to get away from the catcher.
Deshaun Hudson. 2-1 count. On that wild pitch, Spencer Akins has now positioned himself in scoring position at second base. Another ball in the dirt. Nicely blocked there by Deshaun Hudson. It is a hitter's count right now, 3-1. Grant Walters trying to hit his teammate Spencer Akins in. But he'll take the walk. 2 straight walks here by Carter McConnell, which is going to bring up cleanup batter Tyson Graham.
Now batting first baseman Tyson Graham.
Only 1 out here with 2 runners on for ARC in the first. A swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. McConnell starting to find a groove potentially. And he's going to strike him out, swinging. Down goes Tyson Graham. Up comes Bryson Monahan with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
Next to the plate, second baseman Bryson Monahan.
The number 5 batter up to the plate. Ball outside, it's wild, and down to third goes Spencer Akins. To second, Grant Walters. 2 runners in scoring position for Bryson Monahan. The chance to give this home ARC squad a nice lead. Can he do it? Is the question. It's just foul. If that ball would have been fair, we would have had a scoring affair here for ARC. We do have a pitch limit here in the league, and Carter McConnell already at 23 pitches here in the first. It's going to be a ground ball back to McConnell himself. He's going to nicely handle it and get the 3rd out of the inning. There we go. It's 0-0, and we're going into the second. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Holsingers up to bat here in the second inning. Cannon Shields will lead things off.
Leading off for Holsingers, third baseman, Cannon Shields.
Welcome back, everyone. And to those just joining us, we are live tonight from AABA with a nice catch to start things off by third baseman R.J. Billadou of ARC to send Cannon Shields back to the dugout fairly quickly.
Now batting shortstop, Shane Gordy.
So we have one out just like that on one pitch by Spencer Akins back on the mound. Shane Gordy up to bat now for Holsingers. That's inside, 1-1 count. We have ARC fan Beth tuning in tonight. Thank you for watching. Another strike there called on Shane Gordy. The 1-2 count. Umpire saying nice curveball there to Spencer Akins. The pitcher looks like it may have caught Blue on the back of the head. Looks like he's okay. Cracking a couple jokes about that one. And we're back to action here. Shane Gordy, the shortstop for Holsingers with a 2-2 count. It's down low. Three-two, full count. Akins to Gordy. Ground ball to the shortstop. Nicely fielded. The throw to first. It's going to get away from the first baseman, Tyson Graham. And Shane Gordy, the speedster, will get to second base. He may have been safe at first, regardless of whether or not that throw got there. Gordy will stand on second base with the chance for Brianna Hudson to drive him home.
That brings up left fielder Brianna Hudson.
So Holsinger with some action here. Ball low. There goes Shane Gordy down to third, where he will stay. Brianna Hudson with the chance to get the first RBI of the game here tonight. That's foul back. 1-1 count. That's going to be a bunt attempt by Brianna. It will be foul. Good hustle by catcher Grant Walters of ARC. One ball, two strikes, one out. It's Akins to Hudson. She's going to hit that ball to right. It's over the head of the right fielder, and here comes Shane Gordy to score. And Holsinger is on the board. Brianna Hudson trying for the inside the park home run, and she will get it. It's an inside the park home run for Brianna Hudson.
That's an inside the park homer for Brianna Hudson.
Holsingers just like that, on top 2-0.
And it brings up the catcher, Deshaun Hudson.
Momentum shifting very quickly here for Holsinger. Ball inside to Deshaun. One 0 count. Make that 2-0. Brianna Hudson with the first home run of any kind for Holsinger this season. As Walter speaks with his pitcher, Akins. Three 0 count. Akins gets a strike on Hudson. Fouled off. Full count. A nice comeback by Akins on the hill. Fouled off again. A nice at-bat here for Deshaun. Strike three. Akins gets him. Strikeout looking. Third strikeout for Akins tonight.
Now batting extra hitter Xavier Faribault.
It's Xavier Faribault now at the plate, and he's going to hit a ground ball, which will be fielded by first baseman Graham, and he'll get him in time. That will do it here, the top of the second. It's 2-0. Holsingers having a nice run there in the second inning. Folks, we do have, aside from Investment Savings Bank, we have another sponsor here tonight. And that is A to Z Bakery and Specialty Cakes by Tylo Mills, providing some extraordinary goodies for the press box. And that's not all. We have some of the notorious cookies brought to us tonight. That's A to Z Bakery and Specialty Cakes by Tylo Mills. Information on your screen. Take a screenshot of that and head on over and get yourselves some of this delicious treats. Thank you so much, A to Z Bakery and Specialty Cakes. Your official sweets sponsor of tonight's broadcast. I know there are some folks in the press box who will be absolutely willing to do a taste test, and we will be sure to report back our findings later on tonight. ARC at the plate.
Leading off for ARC, center fielder Matthew Maines.
Another strike called there. 0-2 count on Matthew Maines. Carter McConnell back on the hill for his second inning throwing. Strike 3. Second strikeout for McConnell.
Now batting right fielder, Kason Gamber.
We did have some comments that are pouring in from our audiences spanning across several different platforms tonight. Sean Hudson rooting for Holsinger's catcher, Deshaun Hudson. Thank you, Sean, for watching. Chris Lucas watching on YouTube, cheering on Xavier Faribaugh. Extra hitter tonight for Holsingers. 1-0 count. That ball's outside on Gamber. Lori McConnell hoping ARC can come alive. And Lisa rooting here for Kason Gamber, who has a 2-0 count. Make that 3-0 count. Thank you for watching, Lisa, and cheering on Kason from Florida, which I assume is not as chilly as it is up here in central Pennsylvania tonight. One strike now here. 3-1 count. Ball high. Kason Gamber is going to take his rightful place on first base with a walk. Bringing up the next batter with perhaps one of the most enjoyable last names to pronounce over the loudspeaker. You can be the judge here.
Next up, left fielder, Luca Paranunzio.
Luca Paranunzio, the left fielder for ARC. Olivia Hudson watching on YouTube tonight, cheering on Brianna and Deshaun Hudson. The tremendous duo for Holsingers. 1-1 count. Two one outside. All right, Carter McConnell bouncing back here against Paranunzio. He does not want to face that top of the lineup for ARC with runners on board, that's for sure. Strike 3 called on Paranunzio. 2 outs.
Next up, third baseman, RJ Bilodeau.
Third baseman RJ Bilodeau, who had himself a nice play earlier in this game. Fouls one off. Another strike. Oh, 2 count, 2 outs. Carter McConnell. The pitch. Strike 3. And we're heading to the third inning. It's Holsinger 2, ARC 0. We'll be right back, folks.
Where are you going next week?
Welcome back, everyone.
Leading off for Holsingers, right fielder Trenton Faribaugh.
It's the top of the third inning. Holsingers leads this one 2-0 with a swing and a miss there by Trenton Faribaugh. Spencer Akins remains on the mound for his third inning pitching. That's going to be popped up, and it's going to be out of play.
Please return foul balls to the dugouts.
(0-2) count. Ball outside. Once again, folks, we want to thank the sponsor whose logo you see appearing at the top of your screen throughout this game. It's ISB Bank, also known as Investment Savings Bank, who is bringing you this game live. Thanks so much to ISB for their generous contribution. Trenton Faribaugh with a 2-2 count now. That's going to be a rope to left, but foul. A foul ball, so close. If that one would have been a couple inches to the right, I have a feeling Trenton Faribaugh would have been running like Forrest Gump. Full count now. Spencer Akins seeing if he can get the number 10 batter out of the way before facing a dangerous top of the lineup for Holsingers. Swing and a miss. Akins will do just that. Fourth strikeout for him tonight. And here comes that dangerous offense that we've talked about.
Next up, the pitcher, Carter McConnell.
Carter McConnell. So far tonight, he's had one at-bat, which was a strikeout. (1-1) count. Another one outside, called by home plate umpire Andy Scalise. The other umpire out there tonight, AABA legend Bobby McManus. Three balls, one strike, one out. Carter McConnell. Favorable count here for him. And he's going to head on down to first base with a walk. Lucas Faribaugh stepping in. He's 1 for 1 tonight with a single in the first.
Now batting center fielder Lucas Faribaugh.
One out. Ball outside. There goes Carter McConnell on a pass ball. Lucas Faribaugh, 12-year-old this season. And that one will be called strike. A little delayed strike called there by Scalise. 1-1 count. That one will be a strike called, and there goes Carter McConnell to third. 1-2 count. Lucas Faribaugh trying to get Carter McConnell in. A swing and a miss. It's going to be 2 outs. And that's Akins' third strikeout of the game. Dane Lechner will come up next.
Next up, first baseman Dane Lechner.
And I'm pleased to be joined at this point in the game by Jared Prugar, Coach Prugar, that is, to many down here at the field. Jared, thanks so much for coming in the booth again. I know you've been here several times in the past for live streams. How's it feel to be back?
It feels much better now that we got our first one of the season for Drenning tonight. Pulled one out in the game that got this game before this game. So it's always good to be back in the press box and back with baseball, even though the weather might be a little cold. But still always pleasant to be at the ballpark.
Absolutely. Jared, you have had a lot of highs and lows down here at this league, of course. Even from how many decades ago was it when you started?
Well, I started in 2000 as a player. Played here in 2000 to 2003. We won 2 championships for us here, both league and Dean Patterson. And then came back in 2007 as a coach and helped your teams win some championships. Not sure what you guys might have learned from me, but it was more of Mr. Kraft. But always a good person to learn from. And then spent some time in Pittsburgh and came back and helped with the Beecham team after they won the Dean Patterson. And it's been a steady crawl to where we're at today.
Absolutely. And you're not coaching just one team this season at the league. You've actually added yet another one. First off, my first question is, where do you get the time for that?
That's a good question. I like to add a couple hours every day, but it's definitely not easy. But we like to have joint practices, so it's nice and convenient. It's only game days where it's not as fun for me.
Okay, very good. 3-2 count, full count here on Dane Lechner with 2 outs. Strike 3 called. A huge out there by Spencer Akins on the mound. Wow. We're heading now to the bottom of the 3rd. This game is very close, folks. It's 2-0. We'll be right back. Folks, once again, this game is being brought to you by Investment Savings Bank. Let's hear another word now from their CEO.
Hi, this is Adam Alders again here at ISB Bank. Why don't you stop down at our new location here at 900 South 16th Street to give us a look. We're conveniently located right near the Altoona Area Baseball Association playing facility.
Thanks so much to ISB for your sponsorship. Welcome back, everyone, at ARC at the plate now. It's the bottom of the 3rd.
Ground ball at the middle. McConnell makes the easy play. It's always good to see pitchers fill their positions, especially with ease just like that.
Following Ethan Edevane is the pitcher, Spencer Akins.
Ethan Edevane, very quick at bat there. Grounding out to the pitcher, which is Carter McConnell, on the mound for his 3rd inning. Spencer Akins up to bat right now. That's outside. Akins has reached base so far tonight in his lone at bat in the first inning, walking.
Well, if you're ARC, you want to continue to work McConnell's pitch count as he gets up near to 50.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're Holsingers, you want to monitor that as well,
Sure.
because you want him to be able to come back potentially Saturday, as long as he doesn't throw too many pitches. Although he's approaching that threshold pretty closely and pretty fastly, I should say.
Yeah, that first inning was pretty tough there for Carter McConnell. But once again, Carter McConnell not lighting up any runs tonight to this ARC team. So a tremendous outing so far in a low-scoring affair. Lori McConnell sending her best wishes to Ethan Edavane. Thanks for watching, Lori.
Just foul.
And this ARC team has done such a great job tonight of having quality at-bats. And what I mean by that is long at-bats. We've seen a lot of 3-2 counts, a lot of 6+ pitch counts, because this ARC team, they're taking their cuts. You know, they might not be lining it out to the outfield, but they're at least making contact, which is driving up the pitch count for McConnell.
And this is an ARC team that's got experience. They've got a couple 12-year-olds that have been around the league for quite some time, that have been 3-4-year starters even. And that's huge when you have that kind of experience, because anytime that you get that, you know, you have a chance. You have a fighting chance in this league if you've got some experienced hitters going against experienced pitchers.
Absolutely. 3-2 count. Swing and a miss.
Next to the plate, the catcher, Grant Walters.
The outcome of Akins at bat might not be ideal if you're ARC, but again, he helped elevate the pitch count, and that's exactly what you need in this juncture in the game, is you're chasing 2 runs.
Absolutely. 1 strike to Grant Walters. This is, you know, if you're manager Brian Faribaugh, Holsingers, if you're Carter McConnell, the pitcher, you like to be in this position. You have the number 3 batter up for ARC, and you have 2 outs on the board. And that is a very good spot to be in, because you want to limit the amount of runners in scoring position. Grant Walters, number 3, the catcher for ARC, walked in the first inning. I can report to you all watching out there that we will have that taste test that we talked about, the A to Z Bakery and Specialty Cakes, providing the sweets tonight here. And Coach Jared Prugar will be doing a live taste test, so please stay tuned for that.
Full disclosure, I was unaware that there was a taste test before coming on the air for these couple innings. Before I head home and actually try to get some sleep.
Exactly. He was not enticed to come on because of it. It's his volunteerism spirit.
That's a base hit up the middle.
Nice hit there for Walters.
A single, followed by first baseman Tyson Graham.
Call is getting a lot of pitches to the arm side, outside corner to righties, arm side for lefties, and it's working out really well for him. He's attacking that part of the plate. Well, I'm not quite sure whether that's by design, but whatever it is, it's working for him. Ground ball to third base, and everybody's safe.
That's a big at-bat there for Tyson Graham. Third baseman for Holsingers, Cannon Shields, heading over into the shortstop territory to try to get that ball. Now, Jared, from a coaching perspective, do you like the aggressiveness there by Shields?
Yeah, I mean, you have to make a play. He's got a better angle coming across the field.
Now batting second baseman, Bryson Monahan.
A good angle to first base. And, I mean, the out at second was pretty much taken away as soon as he bobbled it. But you have to be aggressive especially right now, because now there's going to be a runner at third. You don't want that to happen. You want to eliminate as many base runners in scoring position as you can as you cling to a 2-run lead. Now we watch a master fix the base at third base. He brings this brush out.
There he is, Mr. McManus. Doing a great job and always putting the kids first.
Can't say that I have any complaints about the game that he umpired before us, before this game. Did a pretty good job for us as we won. No complaints, but if you would have caught us on the loss, maybe there would be.
Tyler Mills watching on Facebook tonight, cheering for Spencer Aikens.
It's another ball. 2 outs, runners on second and third. 2-0 game. If you're a fan of twos, this is the place to be. Oh. Outside for a strike, swing and miss.
2-1 count on Monahan. 2 runs out there that could tie this game up with 1 swing. Monahan has a favorable count. There. It's going to be, so close. It's going to be an out and a pop out there to the first baseman. And we are going to head into the top of the 4th. This game's going pretty quick. But first, we do have a taste test by Jared Prugar. What do you have?
I believe this is a chocolate chip cookie. So let's see how it goes.
Maybe a ranking there for us.
It's pretty good. 8 out of 10. I think the dough is awesome. The cookie is great. Excellent amount of chocolate. I give this an 8 out of 10.
There you go. And let's remind everyone where that cookie is from, Jared.
A to Z Bakery. I love the sound of that, and especially the cakes by Tyler Mills. Very nice.
Denise Horner, the owner, 814-201-2202. Give them a call if you want to be like Jared and having a nice little sweet for your night.
Yeah, this is awesome. Thanks, Jordan.
Well, thank you.
This cookie, and hopefully watch this. The catcher is a kid that used to play for me too. He's got to wear some sleeves. He's got a game tomorrow at the Curve Classic. But yes, if you have the chance to get these cookies, by all means. I don't know about you, Jordan, but I think I'm going to take the rest home.
Well, we might have to spread the love a little bit to some of our fellow staff members here at AABA. I'm sure Mr. McManus and Mr. Scalise may want a little post-game snack for all their hard work out there. What do you think as the umpires?
I don't think they stand a chance.
We'll be right back, folks, right after this. Heading to the top of the 4th, 2-0 Holsingers. Welcome back, everyone. Holsingers up to bat.
Leading off for Holsinger, second baseman, Thomas Browse.
That's going to be 1 strike. Spencer Aikens remaining on the mound for his 4th inning pitched. Doing well in terms of pitch count at 52 pitches. 0-2 count on Browse. I'm Jordan Roan, bringing you tonight's game live thanks to Investment Savings Bank, presenting sponsor. Ball outside, 1-2 count. Jennifer, watching from Facebook, rooting for Grant Walters, who is catching for ARC. Doing a fine job back there with a lot of hustle. 2-2 count. Aikens to Browse. That one's outside again. Thomas Sprouse with a nice at-bat. Driving the pitch count up. And it's ball 4. A patient approach by Browse. Gets one on for Holsinger. And number 5 batter Shields up to the plate.
Now batting third baseman, Cannon Shields.
Strike called there. 0-1 count. Another strike called. There goes Thomas Browse down to second base. Two balls, 2 strikes. That ball is low. Thomas Browse heading over there to third base. Swing and a miss. A big get out there for Spencer Akins. 1 out. Spencer Akins just really tallying up those strikeouts tonight. 7th strikeout of the night.
Next up, shortstop, Shane Gordy.
That Thomas Browse, second baseman on third right now. And here he comes to home. He's going to get in there to score. It's going to be 3-0 Holsingers on a passed ball. It looks like we may have an injury timeout there for Akins. Hoping everything turns out well there. Hoping for just a cramp. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsor tonight, ISB.
Hi, this is Adam Walter, CEO of Investment Savings Bank. We've been proudly supporting the Blair County community for 80 plus years and look forward to continuing our support. We're proud to support the Altoona Area Baseball Association, and we wish all the players and teams the best of luck during the 2022 season.
Welcome back. Holsingers leads 3-0 in the top of the 4th. Spencer Akins stepping back on the mound for ARC. And Akins is going to get a couple of throws just to make sure he's doing okay. I did want to give one shout out to Tori Akins, who was the driving force behind A to Z Bakery, providing the special treats. Thank you, Tori Akins. One 0 count on Shane Gordy. Ball low, 2-0 count.
Tyson, come here up.
And on that 3-0 count, we are going to have ARC manager walk out here to the mound and relieve Spencer Akins from his duties, appearing to suffer a minor injury. But a fantastic performance by Akins here tonight. He will end the game. 4 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts in total, which is definitely a performance to be proud of. As we're going to switch up the pitchers, and we will be right back when a new one comes in.
Long, buddy. Long day.
Folks, we're going to do a taste test right after this. Just want to thank A to Z Bakery for the chocolate chip cookie tonight. 10 out of 10 for me. Thank you, A to Z Bakery and Specialty Cakes by Tyler Mills, for your sponsorship in terms of sweets tonight. The pitcher is just about ready. To start things off again.
Fans, get your 50-50 tickets ready. The winning number is 8, 8, 2, 5, 2, 5. That number again, 8, 8, 2, 5, 2, 5. You can claim your prize at the concession stand.
Guys, make sure we're in the game here. Let's go. Come on. Hey, Jackson.
Welcome back, everyone. A 3-0 count. On Shane Gordy. Grant Walters is now pitching for ARC. Sorry about the delay, folks. A prolonged pitching change here on a clear night at AABA. That ball's fouled off. Grant Walters, 2 straight strikes thrown. To Shane Gordy. Holsinger leads it 3-0. Another one fouled back. Shane Gordy staying alive. The 7th pitch of the at-bat. The 8th coming right now. 2 different pitchers. And he's going to hit a nice high fly to center. And that one will be caught. Center fielder Matthew Maines with a nice catch out there.
Now batting left fielder, Brianna Hudson.
Brianna Hudson batting now for Holsinger. Swinging at the first pitch, and it's going to be fouled back. New catcher for ARC is Tyson Graham. Swapped out there with Grant Walters, who's now on the hill. Akins to first base. A line drive to center. That ball's down. And there goes Brianna Hudson. She is going to run. She's rounding second and heading to third. Brianna Hudson, could she get her second inside the Parker tonight? Yes, she will. Inside the Parker.
Another inside the Parker run for Brianna Hudson. Next up, catcher Deshaun Hudson.
Deshaun Hudson fouled off. We're updating our score right now. It's ARC, or Holsinger's 4, ARC 0. Brianna Hudson with second inside the Parker tonight. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. It's going to be a tough play. Deshaun Hudson is going to get on base with an overthrow.
Need a courtesy runner.
Attention fans, with the owner of a white Nissan Pathfinder parked over here along the street, please move your vehicle as you're blocking someone else in. Once again, the owner of a white Nissan Pathfinder. Please head to your vehicle at this time.
Wyatt, there are 2 out. Listen to your go.
Now batting right fielder, Tatum Pincheri.
Tatum Pincheri up to bat now. Taking the place of Xavier Faribault in the 9 spot. Walters, 1 ball thrown. It's a 1-0 count. 4-0 is the score. 2 balls, no strikes.
All right, good cut. Hey, keep your head on it.
Three-two count on pinch. Grant Walters trying to sit him down. 3-2. It's going to be a pop-up, and that ball is caught by first baseman Akins. A fly out to Akins will end this inning. It's 4-0 Holsinger.
Leading off for ARC center fielder Matthew Nates.
Welcome back, everyone. 4-0 is the score. Holsingers leads it in the bottom of the fourth inning. A new pitcher is on the hill for Holsingers. It is Shane Gordy taking over for Carter McConnell, who threw 3 innings tonight. Five strikeouts for McConnell. 2-0 count here on Matthew Naines, the center fielder for ARC. Inside, Lisa giving a nice comment here. So awesome we're able to watch this game from Florida. Shout out to all the players. Lisa, we are honored to have you viewing tonight and happy you're able to join us from down south. Make sure to like the page, subscribe wherever you're watching at so you can stay up to date on all of our live streams. 3-2 count. Rose watching tonight on Facebook, enjoying the game. Thank you, Rose, for your support. Glad you are enjoying. And yes, it is a great game. It's a close game.
Now batting right fielder Kaysen Gamber.
Kaysen Gamber at the plate. Inside pitch. Kaysen's reached base in his at-bat in the second inning with a walk. Will try to do so again. Outside. Down goes Maines to second base on the pass ball by Gordy. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in to tonight's featured game brought to you by Investment Savings Bank. Check out their brand new location here in Altoona. Ball low, 3-0 count on Gamber. Fans of Kaysen are watching on Facebook. The 3-0 pitch. Ball high. Gamber reaches base in both of his at-bats tonight. And we're going to get a timeout, and manager Brian Faribaugh is going to talk to his pitcher, Shane Gordy, who's let 2 runners on here in the bottom of the 4th. While we wait, Lori McConnell would like one of these chocolate chip cookies. Lori, I'm checking our box here, and I think you are possibly in luck. So stop up in the press box if you'd like a cookie. I can tell you, yes, the chocolate chip are indeed very, very good. Thanks to AZ Bakery and Specialty Cakes by Tylo Mills for bringing us those goodies tonight. 1 strike here.
Now batting left fielder, Gage Clark.
A strike on Gage Clark. Gage Clark's entering the game for Luca Paranunzio. Taking a 2nd strike. I don't know what manager Brian Faribaugh told Shane Gordy, but whatever it is, it's working. 2 straight strikes here. Make that a 3rd. Gage Clark goes down swinging. The first strikeout for Shane Gordy tonight.
Next up, third baseman, RJ Billadu.
Well, Lori, I know exactly where you can go and try those cookies. It's A to Z Bakery and Specialty Cakes by Tylo Mills, located at 1542 East Pleasant Valley Boulevard. Open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. RJ Billadu at the plate, 0-2 count. It's going to be a nice hit. Will it drop? No, it won't. It will be caught by center fielder McConnell. We might have a double play. Yes, we will. Wow, a lot just happened there. We'll try to explain it. It was a catch by center fielder McConnell, who threw it to second base to get Matthew Maines out. A double play will end this inning in remarkable fashion. ARC down 4-0 heading into the 5th. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everyone.
Leading off for Holsinger, extra hitter Trent Faribaugh.
One strike here on Trenton Faribaugh. It's the top of the 5th inning, and Holsinger's leads at 4-0. Grant Walters is on the mound for ARC. Once again, his 2nd inning pitched. There's a line drive to left field. Trenton Faribaugh, the number 10 batter, is going to be on board safely with a leadoff single.
Leadoff single brings up center fielder Carter McConnell.
No outs, and it's the top of the lineup here for Holsingers. If you're ARC, this might make you a little nervous. 1-0 count. Fouled back. Swing and a miss by McConnell. 1-2 count. There's going to be a foul ball, and it. Watch out if you're sitting out there in the stands along the third base line, because Carter McConnell might be coming for you. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grant Walters to Carter McConnell. It's going to be a nice hit right into the mitt of the right fielder for ARC, Kaysen Gamber. Good catch by Gamber. A nice hit by McConnell.
One ball to the second baseman, Lucas Faribaugh.
So we have 1 out. Lucas Faribaugh up to bat. There's a strike. Lucas Faribaugh 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a strikeout. There's going to be a nice hit. Fair ball. And the Holsinger players are running. Trenton Faribaugh will be held back at third base on a nice double for Lucas Faribaugh. 2 runners on now for Dane Lechner, the number 3 batter.
A double, followed by first baseman Dane Lechner.
Chris Lucas, watching on YouTube, likes what he sees out of Lucas Faribaugh. Swing and a miss by Lechner. 0-1 count on Lechner, 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position. Apologies for the equipment malfunction there. Get you back up. There's going to be a nice drive to center field. Here comes the Faribaughs, rounding third. 2 runs added on a stand-up double for Dane Lechner. It is 6-0.
Two RBI double brings up shortstop Thomas Browse.
Lots of action here right now for Holsinger Plumbing. 3-1 count on Thomas Browse. Dane Lechner is standing at second after his tremendous hit. Ground ball, it's going to get through the hole, and here comes Lechner rounding third. He's getting away from Brian Faribaugh, and he's going to score. It's 7-0 Holsingers on a single by Browse.
RBI followed by third baseman Cannon Shields.
And just as we update the score, Holsingers adds another 7-0. Strike called. Foul back. 0-2 count on Cannon Shields. And this game is starting to get out of hand here for ARC.
One down, Steve. Back up two.
Ground ball through the gap. And there goes Thomas Browse to second base. Cannon Shields gets his first hit of the night.
Now batting pitcher Shane Gordy.
Jennifer, watching on Facebook, rooting for pitcher Grant Walters, who will attempt to get Shane Gordy out as he throws a strike called. There's going to be one up the middle, and it's going through, and here comes Thomas. No. Coach Faribaugh will hold Thomas Browse at third. Cannon Shields to second. Shane Gordy at first. It's bases loaded for Brianna Hudson, who has 2 inside the park home runs tonight in her 2 at-bats. We're going to have a timeout called here by catcher Tyson Graham, who will talk to his pitcher Grant Walters. Dangerous position here if you're ARC. Brianna Hudson might just be the MVP offensive player tonight. Hard to beat with 2 inside the park home runs.
One strike to left fielder Brianna Hudson.
Apologies, folks, for the glitching of the screen. That one's back. Rose is tuning in, rooting for Grant on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in, Rose. Appreciate your support. Foul ball. Nice at bat here for Brianna Hudson, and a nice job on Grant Walters' part. Pitching. Obviously not a situation anyone wants to be in, facing Brianna Hudson with bases loaded. But that's the task at hand here for Walters. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off again. Very nice job. A great at bat. Lisa is rooting for Brianna here. Swing and a miss, Grant Walters for the first time tonight, sends Brianna Hudson back to the dugout. His first strikeout tonight.
Now by the catcher, Deshaun Hudson.
Two outs here. Two strikes. Ground ball out of fair territory. Oh, 2 Walters to Deshaun Hudson. Ground ball fielded nicely by second baseman Bryson Monahan for the third out of the inning. It's 7-0. Holsingers leads it. We will be right back, folks, right after this quick message. Hey, it's Jordan Roan standing outside of Investment Savings Bank right here in Altoona. Once again, another big shout out to ISB for proudly sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Thank you, ISB, for your support of Little League Baseball here in Altoona. Now let's get back to the game.
Getting a lot of likes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, very much. Want to say any words to the fans?
Yeah. No. I'm a man of few words. I don't talk. You know me. I'm quiet.
All right. There we go, folks. We just got Mr. McManus live on air. A rarity here at ABA. Welcome back, everybody. Holsingers leads this one 7-0 over ARC in the bottom of the fifth.
Leading off for ARC, shortstop, Ethan Edavane.
Ethan Edavane up to bat for ARC. Swing and a miss. Shane Gordy is on the mound for his second inning with one strikeout thrown in the last inning. Ball low outside. A couple comments scrolling through here right now. Ashley Edavane is rooting for Ethan, who is at the plate with a nice rip right into the hands of third baseman Cannon Shields. That ball was hit so hard, Shields is having a hard time shaking the pain away from that rocket by Edavane.
Lineout brings up pitcher Spencer Akins.
Spencer Akins up to bat right now, and he's found that one. 0-1 count. Lori rooting for Ethan, and Nate Akins is rooting for Spencer Akins. currently at bat. Ball outside. Some heat coming here from Shane Gordy. Number 4 on the hill for Holsingers. Spencer Akins, who had a great performance on the mound to start this game off for ARC. 7 strikeouts thrown. There's going to be a ground ball fielded by second baseman. Looks like second baseman. Let's get a number here for him. Lucas Faribaugh. Credit where credit is due. Making a nice play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting catcher, Grant Walters.
Grant Walters, of course, started the game as catcher, but he is now pitching and had a nice hit in the third inning for ARC. Swing and a miss there. 0-2 count. And a swing and a miss. 3 outs for Shane Gordy. A really fantastic job there for him. We're going to go into the 6th inning. It's 7-0. Holsingers leads this one. Last inning of the game. Here we go, folks. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone.
Leading off for Holsingers, Micah Faribaugh.
It's the top of the 6th inning right now here at AABA. We do have a new player in this game. It's Micah Faribaugh for Holsingers Plumbing. Getting his first at-bat. Fouling it off, 0-2 count. Grant Walters on the mound again tonight. His 3rd inning pitched. Ground ball to the shortstop. It's going to be bobbled. And look at that. Micah Faribaugh steps in to pinch hit and gets on board. And his first at-bat of the night.
Now batting Wyatt Archer.
Wyatt Archer is the batter. Another pinch hitter for Holsingers. Giving everyone the chance to get in there and get their cuts. 0-1 count. 2 strikes, 0-2 count. Once again, folks, Investment Savings Bank is bringing you this game live. We want to thank Investment Savings Bank for their support of Little League Baseball here at the Altoona Little League. There's a nice hit by Archer. Caught by right fielder Kaysen Gamber for the first out. But a nice hit by Wyatt Archer all the way to the outfield. 1 out.
Now batting center fielder Carter McConnell.
Carter McConnell, the number 1 hitter, is up to bat. Ball outside. Kaysen's getting a lot of love on Facebook tonight. There's a ground ball. It's going to be bobbled, and everyone's going to be aboard safely. Carter McConnell making nice contact. And unfortunately, it looks like there may be a little bit of a stinger out there by shortstop Ethan Edevane. That ball was roped by McConnell. It looks like everyone is going to be okay out there on the field. And we're going to get back into action with Lucas Faribaugh, who is 2 for 3 tonight. A double and a single.
Now batting second baseman Lucas Faribaugh.
1 out. There's going to be a line drive straight to second baseman Bryson Monahan. A very nice catch there by him to make it 2 outs.
Line out brings up first baseman Dane Lechner.
Dane Lechner had a double last inning. He'll take the first pitch from Walters. It's going to be 1-0 count. Outside again. There's a line drive right through the gap into left. And the ball is going to get past the left fielder. And we have 1 run coming around to score. Make that 2 runs to score. 9-0 Holsingers. Dane Lechner with a nice rip to bring in 2 runs. It's 9-0. And folks, Dane Lechner represents the winning run because Thomas Browse can end this game via mercy rule if Dane Lechner scores.
2 RBI hit brings up shortstop Thomas Browse.
We're going to update the score for you on screen right now. There's going to be a high fly to shallow, and it's dropped, and the game will end there. 10-0. Dane Lechner scores the winning run. And Holsingers wins this game. But folks, if you've been watching all night, you know this game was much closer than the final score indicates. ARC put up a fight. It got away late at the end. 10-0, final score.
And that's the game, folks. Final score, Holsingers 10, ARC 0. A good game to both teams.
That will do it from AABA. It is Thursday night baseball. Holsingers will take it. They will go to 1-0 on the season. ARC drops even at 1-1. Some final comments coming in. A good game. Absolutely. You are right, Lisa. I'm Jordan Roan. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. And a special thanks to Investment Savings Bank for sponsoring tonight's game. If you would like to sponsor your business, or if your business would like to sponsor a game, email or send a Facebook message to the Altoona Area Baseball Association Facebook page. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and have a wonderful rest of your night.